What's going on, guys? Josh Carter here, One Objective Outdoors. We are on our way down to Lake Guntersville for the first BASS Nation Kayak Series event of the 2023 season. Really excited to get down here. The weather's concerning. Looks like it's going to be nice weather for the couple days of practice. As of right now, we know how things change, but as of right now, Friday looks like a crap fest. I mean, it looks like it's going to be horrible weather. So, see what happens. We might not be able to practice much on Friday, so we're going to try to, work most of our practice in on Wednesday and Thursday here, and just see, get the most out of each day we can, and hope for the best, and hope things don't change up so much on Saturday and Sunday, because it's supposed to be, now it looks like it's supposed to be in the 60s on Saturday and Sunday, but I just don't know what this wind's going to do. So I hear that the fish might be on beds. I've seen a couple videos where guys are have caught a couple off beds already. So I don't know what we're getting into when we get down here. Everything I've tried to look up, it's all over the place. And you look at the tournament results from the last couple of weeks, it's all over the place. So, but it has been some big bags brought in. So I think it's going to take a big limit each day to cash a check. Definitely win it, but to cash a check, I think it's going to be a good sized bag each day. So the guys and girls that we're going to be fishing against, I mean, they're hammers. You know what I mean? They're some of the best in the business. So really going to have to be on our A game, I think, in this one. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoy this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and see y'all down there. Alright, guys, well, we made it to Alabama last night. Sorry I didn't do much filming when I got here. We got in later, and I was just getting the boat ready, getting some rods ready, and then James ended up showing up about 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. I don't even know what time it was. Everything was just kind of a blur last night, to be honest with you. I was so tired just after I'd done everything that I was done. So, but anyways, they got a flash flood watch out, or warning, or whatever, out for this area that we're going to be in. There's a lot of rain that's about ready to come in for today, well, this afternoon, tomorrow, and Friday. Saturday and Sunday right now doesn't look too bad temperature-wise. They're looking like, lower 60s. So, but it's going to be in the 70s, mid-70s, a couple of times this week before the tournament starts. So, I don't know if everything that we're going to be pre-fishing for is still going to be good. I don't know if the river system, I'm going to try to fish up the river here a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be washed out. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. So, it's just one of the things with these fishing tournaments and weather and all that stuff. You can practice all the best you can, but so many variables can change everything. So, I'm going to try to fish for now, and then what if, So, like I say, we'll be on the water here in just a little while. We'll get ourselves together and get there and do some practice. So, stay tuned. Alright, guys, well, it's we ain't practicing today. We didn't practice yesterday either because it was wind and dumping rain, and I'll share a little video here. On our first day we got here, we ended up having tornado warnings. So we're just getting the kayaks ready. We got our meeting today. I think it's like 5 or something like that. So like I said, we have one day of practice, and then the water that we want to fish, like I said, we can't get on and practice anyways. One spot I practiced was up, and I was hoping that we were going to be able to get onto the water yesterday for a little bit, and it never happened. It just kept storming, and there was people out there, but so we just took the time and got tackle ready, all that. But I'll show you a few fish pictures here too of what I caught during practice. Nothing, some 15s, 16s, but nothing spectacular. I got tired of fighting with the GoPro, but I promise you everything will be set for the tournament here. But anyways, got all this set up, ready to go. I'll show you guys kind of how we're set up. We got mine, James's, all ready to go. So But if you look here, hear that? We actually got a warning. And we're getting major warnings here. So they're calling for 80-mile-an-hour winds now. We're under a tornado watch now till 12. So we're getting a heck of a storm that's going to be rolling through here. You can see the lake. It's just hammering. I mean, anybody or everybody that had a, you know, pattern going, I don't know what it's gonna be like. The water's muddy from all the rain. It's just crazy. So.
She is. Good luck, y'all.
Good luck. Alright guys, it is day one of the BASS Nation Kayak Series event here on Lake Guntersville. Super pumped to make the first cast. We got about 20 more minutes, so a little cool this morning. Probably should put more clothes on, but the ramp is loaded. I mean, packed with people this morning. So we're down here in Browns Creek, and I figured it was gonna be busy anyways. Just it's a popular creek. I mean, Hank Cherry's did well down here in the class. A lot of the pros that did well in the last classic here were down here. So we knew coming into this that this creek was going to be busy, but I had this in the back of my head since the tournament. You know, they announced everything, and I've been doing my research. Tried one other spot during practice that y'all seen, and right after that I went to another spot and caught a few, but they wasn't no good size ones. So we're going to try here. Work on a few things throughout this whole creek. It's got a little bit of everything I want with grass and the bridge and docks and all that stuff. So anyways, we're 20 more minutes and we're gonna hit this thing. All right, number one, 13. Not big, but it's a start. All right, 13. So we can get some bigger ones here. Alright guys, had to finally pull out. I got two, caught a couple dinks. It just was a grind. It was so many people in there. I mean, this next spot I'm going to, it may be the same thing, but I feel like what I'm fishing, maybe, you know, some people aren't going to be fishing or whatever. I caught a couple, you know, 15, 16 inch fish in there the other day, and right now I will be very happy to get those fish. So need 3 more.
Turn left onto
So we're just gonna see what we can do and hope for the best and grind this thing out the rest of the day here. See what happens. Finally. Oh, shoot. Alright, finally got one. I don't know what the camera looks like. It's got in the tree, so we'll get some pictures. 16 3/4. Been doing it for a long time.
You did that. That was really good. I just want to let you know I saw that.
I've been backing for a long time. All right, guys, day 2 of the Bass Nation Kayak Series, and we stank it up pretty bad yesterday. I think it was like 124th or something. 3 fish. I'm blessed to have what I had yesterday, because it could have been a lot worse. So, but just I made a run back up this river here where I practiced on the day that I was able to practice, basically, and see if I can just go up here with this grass. And it's really clear here compared to everything else has been like chocolate milk. So we're gonna run this with I went to a little smaller spinnerbait where I've been throwing a Colorado blade spinnerbait on that mud. I went to a smaller Z-Man willow leaf, double willow leaf. So I'm gonna go through here, work all this grass, and just see if I can maybe figure out something. And then maybe when the sun comes up, I'm able to go to a frog and flip a frog around. But some people have been seeing bedding fish too, so I'm hoping with this clear water, I might have the opportunity to find some bedding fish as well. So let's get it. Thank you, Lord. Wow. All right, 16 3/4. That's what we needed. At least to get a fish on the board anyways. First one for today, so. $12 1/4 is all I could get out of it, but no spinnerbait fish.
What's going on, bud?
Hey man, how you doing?
Okay.
Catching them all?
Yeah, I got one today.
Yeah, I finally started getting on a little something, but it ain't as quick as it got going and ended. Good luck to you, man. bait. Need 2 more. Alright guys, well, that's the end of that event, thank gosh. It was, man alive, it was a tough event. I mean, we caught some fish during practice. Nothing that would have been competitive with anybody. You know, I think we'd have moved a little further up. We could have got back on those fish. But, I mean, with the water dropping like it was when we got there, the massive cold front and rain and tornadoes and then the water coming back up, it just threw everything at us, and I could not make the right adjustments. It's, you know, and I'm not really good at fishing grass lakes. I ain't trying to make excuses, but I'm not good at fishing a lot of grass, and that's one of my weak points, and I really got to make sure that I learn how to do that, because, you know, you can't have no bad events. You know, it's really tough to bounce back on. I mean, we can go back and fish another one and hopefully have a good event, but, you know, you get one of those years where you have 1 or 2 bad events, or 2 or 3 bad events, you know what I mean? It really hurts you in points. So I'm not starting out, we're 1 or 2 in points. I think we're 111th now. There was another DQ ahead of us, so I don't know what happened on that. Big congrats to teammate Jason Hensley, and also big congrats to Bob Bariski. They both had really good events. Jason was, after the DQ, he was 9th, and that would put Bob up there 29th now, I think. So just a fun lake to fish. I just couldn't get on the big fish. So anyways, we're getting ready for the BASS Nation Kayak Series Championship on Lake Chickamauga. So just getting tackle prepped and, you know, rod and reels ready, and then we're going to be heading down there in about a week and a half or so, and I'm going to get definitely some good practice time in. That's one thing that I kicked myself in the butt for, is I didn't get out on water as much as I'd have liked to. I mean, one day of practice just doesn't really do it, you know what I mean, on a lake that you got so many different changing conditions. So that's us. I kicked myself in the crotch on that one, but we're gonna move on, forget about it, and move on to the next one, and hope that we do a lot better on Chickamauga. And then right after that we got Hartwell, so really looking forward to that event. That's gonna be a fun event, I think. So alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to save yourselves 15% on Waterland sunglasses, make sure you use promo code ONEOBJECTIVE at checkout. And they got all kinds of different, you know, lenses. They got different kinds of frames for men and women. So make sure you go check them out. I've really enjoyed working with them so far, and we've got some new glasses that's going to come out. Next video we'll have them in there. I'm excited about these ones. They sent us a message the other day about them, and I was super stoked about them, so I can't wait to get those in our hands and on our face. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and also hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us when you guys follow along with us on our journeys and all that. And I'm gonna do a lot better job on vlogging this next trip. It was just, I think we were just knocking the rust off for the year, so we'll do a lot better job vlogging the trip. And if you guys want to see like our Airbnb houses that we stay at and all that stuff, we'll start doing more of that, and that way you guys can see some of these places we stay. So, but we'll talk to you later, guys. See ya.